Okay, we're from match 2. Let's join the league. Let's see how this video turns out. Okay, I would like to play first. Easy hand, easy life. I think I love it. Evolving Wilds gets... this is interesting. So actually, I don't need to attune, right? I can just Evolving Wilds, get a Forest. Then next turn play Would We Plus Not. If I draw land at any point, I can just play Aether Hub, crack it, and then have turn 4 Aetherworks Marvel. So I think, yep, just keep this. And if anything goes wrong, like I can attune with Aether, and hopefully things go well. Dynamo Tower, unfortunately, doesn't really have a turn to get in there. But could be good at the right matchup. Like if we're playing Mardu, maybe there's a world where I play Dynamo Tower, but it's probably not. Just, you know, make sure Aetherworks Marvel gets out there. I think it's okay to just crack for Forest and just get some F6 value here. My opponent's not going to change their turn 1 play based on me playing basic Forest. Yeah, let's play Spire Bluff. So now we have the turn 4 Marvel activation. Game Trail implies 4 color Saheeli, right? I'm just going to say 4 color Saheeli to every green deck. I've just been playing against nothing but 4 color Saheeli online. Yep. So we're not worried about being comboed out here. Is there a reason not to play Aether Hub? I think we can play Aether Hub. Is there a reason to play Attune Harness Lightning here? That also gets us to the energy, right? So this is 5 and then 1 energy off Harness Lightning, and then he doesn't get to ramp. I think I like that, because Chandra could be a way we lose. Like, Saheeli's a lot less scary. And we have an Aether Hub. Yeah, I think I like that. So let's play Aether Hub. Forest for Attune. Mega Plains. Harness Lightning. We're at 6 energy, or 7 energy, because of the Aether Hub, and pass the turn. Okay. Then we slam Aetherworks Marvel, because he's going to tap out this turn. And they don't play any main deck rules, or counter spells anyway, so it don't matter. Yeah, Saheeli meh. So now the scary thing here is, now I'm going to play Aetherworks Marvel, and I literally cannot crack it until past his combat phase, because if I were to miss, if he tries to play around me or if he plays around me not missing, and then I actually do miss, then it's good for me, because I just don't lose on the spot. If I miss here, then he knows he has the win, you know? So I just gotta wait, just gotta sit on this. And then if he goes for the combo, and I don't miss, then it's pretty bad for him, because he just loses, you know, some pretty valuable pieces. Yeah, and doesn't look like he has white mana, so... Yep, that's fine. I don't have any counter spells, so it has to resolve. That's fine too. Maybe I should have let me see. So he hasn't activated Saheeli yet. So I think we just do this and just see if we can get rid of his Saheeli right now. Nope. Okay, so Aether Meltdown plus Glimmer. That's 5. I can play. So anticipate. What do I look before? I'll be looking for Fumigate. I think. I just want the energy. So Aether Meltdown. This is an extra. So anticipate. Yeah, I think I need Aether Meltdown so that I can just crack Woodweaver's Plus Not and try again. Okay, now I can have 6. And so yeah, this is a situation where exactly, you know, if he just had, you know, the Fellow Guardian in his hand, and we missed, he would know that he could just win on his turn. So it's better just to hold it up. And if we lose, we lose. You know, that's just kind of how it happens. I don't think we really had. I mean, we could play Dynavolt Tower to play around that, I guess. But you know, I think that we don't. There's a lot of hits here like Fumigate, Harness Lightning, and Fulamog that all stop the combo. So you don't really need to wait for that. Okay. Ooh, so this gets us. So I can now Glimmer, which is nice, and activate Marvel. So I think that's what I'm going to do on his turn. Let's see, can I play? No, I can't play Dynavolt Tower. It's a little unfortunate. And I have no 1 mana spells which interrupt. I have no 1 mana spells periods, or I guess besides the Attune with Aether, so nothing to interact with his combo. So he has white mana now. Has another clue. That's fine, that's fine. He just goes for it. Hopefully you miss again, quote unquote. Let's try. So I'm probably gonna Glimmer, let the, yeah, I have to let this resolve. Yep, that is a magic card. Okay, yep, that's a value town. So now do I, yeah, I mean he's gonna go for it no matter what, right? So I think it's good to just while Sahili still hasn't been activated, let's just get this out of the way. I mean the only thing is that it gives him knowledge about Oath of Nissa. I guess yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I want him to Oath and not know what we're killing, because he's gonna downtick on Philidar. It's not like the uptick where he accrues value here. If he downticks, we have to. Yep. Okay. So now let's do it. Actually, we can wait one more because she's at 3 right now, and if for some reason we can only kill the creatures, we want her planeswalker to be lower. Okay, that's fine. Target Saheeli. Now, yeah, now it'll go back to 3, and then it'll go to 1, and then we'll be in a better spot. I mean, this one hasty 1/4 ain't gonna make no deal. All right, so Glimmer Genius. I do want Harness Lightning in general. I probably don't want land. Okay. And spin the wheel. So we have Fumigate, which wins, and that's about it. Doesn't win, but it kills the board. Could let them make a couple more guys. I don't know. There's value in letting them go off and then fumigating. Not really. Ooh, that's not so good. So I can just play Dynavolt Tower here and then hold up the crack. And otherwise I'll have Harness Lightning mana. I wonder if I want to hide the second play. Nah, just so this, Dynavolt Tower. The other option would be like to play Harness Lightning and Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot, like, and be able to crack it or something. But I think this is safer. Ooh, can I kill? I can kill Saheeli right now. I think letting them scry once is not a big deal. And so I just holding it up again, you know, like if they just untap and play land, Felidar Guardian Saheeli, we die. So let's not die. I think that's the motto. Play scry, good for you. Draw a card, good for you. They scry on top, so they wanted whatever they just drew. Is it another filler? Nope. It's an Oath of Nissa. That's fine. You can do all these things. You have 4 cards in hand. So the cards we really don't like here are like the one that makes Thopters. It's kind of annoying. We have Fumigate, so it's not that bad. But you know, like in general, that card is pretty good against us. Okay, got another combo piece, but no way to cast it this turn. That's also fine. So I think we definitely just crack Woodweaver's. Let me see. Woodweaver's Puzzle actually doesn't get us to being able to cast our thing to this turn. So if we want to Harness Lightning. So Woodweaver's gets us to 5. I think we just want to crack it. I think we want to crack it every turn we can. So let's just Harness Lightning. Get 2 energy. We're gonna use 0 energy of this. It's probably wrong actually. I don't know. Like if we know he has a combo next turn, so like if we miss off here, it's really bad for us. But I can Fumigate and no, I can't. I don't know. We'll see. Well, we're not gonna miss, right? Not gonna miss. Didn't miss. How's those apples? So let's get rid of his White Source and his Saheeli. Great. Now we have enough energy for Dynavolt Tower. Not gonna play Fumigate this turn, so I can tap my white mana. Let's Fulamog him. 20 cards. I think there's no reason not to just crack one of these right now. Let's try to avoid using the stack when we don't need to use the stack. Okay, now we have Dynamo Tower, Aetherworks Marvel. I think we're in a solid position. He's going to die next turn to another attack. Well, you know, deck basically. He has no white mana. He can't cast his Flower Guardian. We're at 29. We're not at any risk of dying. Oh, he has white mana. This is white mana. Who would I guessed? That's fine. Yeah. Oh, that's a different magic card. Yeah, that doesn't. I don't care about that. If you can do 29 to me in 2 attack phases, you know, you deserve it. I think. Let me see. 6. This is 5 again. I think there's no reason to spin Aetherworks Marvel here. Like, we're so ahead here. Let's see how many. So we got 1, 2, 3 Saheelis. So he has one. I think he just can't play it though, so. Yeah, and we have enough for both types of activations. Again, we can crack this, go to 11 energy, be able to spin Aetherworks Marvel and Dynamo Tower. He's a 1 card, you know. I think we win this one. Yay. Easy game, easy life. So here I like bringing in all the negates. Their planeswalkers are really how we die. Authority of the Consuls is kind of our, you know, freebie win against them. I think Dispel can also be fine. Like, you know, they also bring in negate against us and the other stuff to interact with us. So being able to win the counter war could be relevant. Man, I used to be able to, when I'm not talking on the computer, it's like so easy to sideboard, but you have to like think out loud. It's a lot harder. I also worry like, you know, you don't make a mistake. Aether Meltdown obviously sucks. I think Aether Meltdown is really only for Mardu. Like, you really have a bad matchup against Mardu if they just do their thing and you don't do your thing. So having these main deck Aether Meltdowns is a way for you to kind of stall that mid game and stop all their, you know, 4/4 vigilant flying creatures from killing you. I think you want to keep all the hardest lightnings, all the negates. Anticipate's fine. The Puzzle Knot, meh. Dynamo Tower is good. It stops the combo. Do we want to cut a Glimmer? Probably not. I have to cut something, right? Maybe I just didn't bring in the spells. Maybe I just wanted negates. That seems probably fine to me. I just stopped their planeswalkers. I can just kind of win in the late game. Yeah, let's try this. Let's see what happens. I mean, this definitely comes in against the Teamer Dynamo Tower decks control. But let's see. So here we can cast Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot. Now we have 2 good cards. We have 1 very bad card for this early game, and then 1 good card for getting us to mid game. I think we're on the draw. I think this is fine. I think, you know, again, you can't really mulligan this deck because you're just gonna get 6 cards, and it's gonna be 4 Ulamogs and 2 6-drops, and that's what you signed up to play. Let's see. We want planes. I guess a combo piece is not so bad. Now we just want to draw like land here and just hope that they have 0 ways to interact with us. And we like want them to tap out really badly. Here's that 6-drop I talked about. Okay. Let's gain some life. So now they know we don't have negate for their Saheeli or whatever they're gonna cast this turn. Saheeli, while not annoying, you know, and not really that scary, will take over the game eventually, right? It just scries their way into finding all of the interaction spells. And if we don't draw a land here, ooh, so good. So now we gotta just hope to draw untapped land, right? And that they tap out for like a Chandra. I mean, I guess they can just tap out for Felidar Guardian. Oh, this is a tap land. Don't you know? You can't win if you have a tap land, man. Why would you leave your mana, man? It's not very nice. So I guess it's not bad though, because if I draw a land, they leave up their mana, I can Glimmer on their end step next turn. Ugh, I have to probably do this main phase. And that sounds awful. They have negate. Ooh, they just F6'd. What the? Hold it, baby. Let's Aether Hub. Because that gets us colors. Did they F6? I mean, no, I guess they don't F6 anymore. They don't really care about that? Nope, they don't care about that either. Can't tell if they're F6ing or they're just like pressing OK like crazy. Like they really just don't care. So no Nihiri. No Chandra. Chandra's like the worst card right here. Wow, they have nothing. I think we're just gonna Glimmer. I think we want to Glimmer really badly. Let's get Mountain. What's more? So I think we need to get Plains here, right? We have a way to cast it if we need to, the Harness Lightning, but we don't have a way to cast Fumigate if we draw it. We've been pretty lucky drawing the lands, right? Like I haven't missed land drop yet. Could have been bad for us, real bad for us. So they have now they have 2 blue sources. Yeah, 3 blue sources now. So before they only had 1 blue source, right? So then we knew they could only do 1 counter spell, but now more. I think that's pretty nice. The Sihili's ultimate really does nothing. Now there's situations where you'd want to kill this with a trigger on the stack, so they don't get 1 Thopter. But 1 Thopter's not a big deal. Like if they had like, I don't know. I don't think I really care about this. I want to play Glimmer of Genius. Get my own counter spells going. If I can draw a negate here, that'd be really good for me, right? I can just like land negate. I think it's fair to put another Aetherworks Marvel on top, but put the Dynamo Tower on bottom. Okay, well. So we're not going to die next turn because there's no combo they have, and we're not really under that much pressure, so I think we should just, they have 2 mana, just run out. Yeah, I mean, I want to just cast a spell every turn for the next couple turns of the game, so let's just run out Aetherworks Marvel. I mean, I feel like they're signaling it so hard here. Okay, you got it. Maybe if I cast Anticipate there, get a land drop. Anyway, the nice thing about this is that, again, I'm at quite a high life total. They don't have that much pressure on me. Again, they don't have a Chandra, which is the big one. I don't have a Negate, which is really bad for me. Sihili Ultimate doesn't really do anything. 3 cards in hand. I have 6 cards in hand, which generally that's a good thing. Yep. Get some more energy. Again, just so much incidental life gain from this thing. So negate is a good draw. They just have another negate for my thing. Like I would really like to be able. I think that again, what's on board is not scary. I think we can anticipate main phase here. Get a land. Is there any reason to not get Aether Hub? I think we just want Aether Hub. Play Aether Hub. And now we can just hold up negate. And then next turn we can have Aetherworks Marvel and negate. And it seems like, again, they're representing 1 counterspell here. They only have 2 cards in hand at the time. It's pretty likely they only have 1 counterspell. The really bad thing is if they have some way to counter my spell, untap, and then remove my artifact. That's going to be bad for me. Okay, got nothing. I'm okay with that. So let's play my magic cards. Aether Marvel. Please. Okay. I will see your negate and negate your negate. And it resolves. Now it's your turn. I really don't care what you do next turn. this is definitely the situation where you want to, like, you know, let them do their turn, let them copy their World of Virtuoso, let them play their creatures that put more pressure on me because I'm at 17. And then after all that, then I can Fumigate them or Ulamog them or This is Renewal or whatever, you know? Okay. Next turn, probably just going to tap out for This is Renewal. Again, you know, I have Authority at the consoles, so really their deck becomes a lot less scary knowing that you can just tap out against them. I think the real power of their deck comes from the tapping out part. And again, Silly's never minus, right? So I mean, just the ultimate's just totally useless, which I think is why you would want to play like Vergis Gear Hulk or something in your main deck. Don't let them hit me. I don't care about this life total. It's 4 life, not a big deal. I'd rather be able to activate this on the end step. Okay. So this is 6 mana. If I play Nissa's Renewal, if I draw a land, I can cast Ulamog, which I think is what we want to do here. Again, you know, Fumigate is also good, but it's not that insane. Let's definitely get our island, mountain, plains. Yeah, I think that's fine. This deck actually is not that green. Ugh. Worst land ever. I guess it makes the energy, so it makes the energy. That's solid commentary, Sean. Solid commentary. Now we just hold up all our mana. We're not. I mean, we're 19. They have not. They're like 5 power on board. I'm just so glad they haven't drawn a Chandra yet. Chandra is the way to lose. That's not a Chandra. Let's see. Yeah, the blue decks are definitely way different than the green-black decks, right? When you're playing this deck, just a lot more stack interaction. They're not just trying to beat your face in. You know, yeah, just a lot of different stuff. Okay, yep, seems good to me. I think I want to Aetherworks model first and then do all this Glimmer stuff. Like Glimmer, it would be nice to know what's on board before I decide what I want to keep and not keep, right? Ooh. Let's see. So Dynavolt Tower is good. I can just make a bunch of energy. And then I also have now something, a way to answer creatures. I'm just going to cast Ulamog anyway next turn, right? So bottom, that seems fine. Put on top. Let's anticipate how much energy we're making off this Dynavolt Tower. Hashtag value. I think we can just take a negate. Because after we get Ulamog down on the battlefield, we just want to make sure there's no way. I think I want to just Harness Lightning this World of Virtuoso right now. Make sure he doesn't win in the air. Cool. And he doesn't make a bunch of Thopters. I'll be untap. Play this. We attune. We just play the Ulamog first. Let's exile your Saheeli. Let's exile your... Oh, he concedes. I win the match. Look at this. 4-0 victory. And let's try the next one. I'm going to stop this and we'll go to the next video.